10.8 left. Thornton with the basketball. It all comes down to this. 8 as he gets it across.
High ball screen, Thornton.
Thornton with 4.
He rejects it.
Near half court. Thornton a pull-up J for the win.
You know, I like to judge a player not so much by what he does, but how good does he make the players around him. And Devon makes the players around him better because he's such a competitor.
Well, I mean, Devon was the guy that I would say, all right, I can play beside him and, we can do something special. So that was like a main attraction coming here. And when I got here, he just told me, hey, we can turn this around. And, I had the chance to watch him play, while I was in high school. So, and I saw things that I could, really add on to his game as well as he helped me.
Devon and everything, I saw where the program was going. That was part of the reason I wanted to come here, is because I thought I could help, and I saw the talent level that they had. And Devon's a phenomenal player. He's all about his family, and talking about off the court and on the court.
He has 100% impact on why I chose Delaware. He called me, basically told me they had one more scholarship available and they needed one more impact player to help them get over the hump. I finally came up. It was a done deal.
Once everybody came in the summertime when we all got on the court, I just told everybody, look, we got a lot of scorers on this team. Whoever's hot that night, that's where we're gonna get the ball. And at first it was egos playing into it. We wasn't playing together, but eventually I just brought everybody together and was like, we need to win games. Leave the egos at home.
I think that, when you're recruiting, there's a lot of things. You see potential in guys, and you see potential in what can happen if you get certain guys. And one of the things we thought about Devon was he could score a lot of points, that he would be able to score over 2,000 points if he came here, because we thought he was that much of a dynamic scorer. And we knew what we needed. And the other thing we promised him is that, we were going to win a championship. The funny thing about it was we needed a stop. We got a stop, a defensive stop. So Devon is bringing the ball up the court, and I called timeout. So as they're coming to the bench, again, my whole thought process was, what play are we going to run for Devon?
I was the last one to get to the bench because I was further down the court. So when I got into the huddle, I just said, Coach, let's just throw the ball inside. Let's just get it to bat. Let him get a bucket.
I mean, I was in another world. I mean, we knew he was going to probably go to Devon just because he's been our guy. And Devon Jarvis all looked down the bench before he can even say anything. It was like, make a play. We're going to Carl. We're making a play for Carl.
We can just run. We just run a play, and I'll throw it right down to him, and he'll score the bucket. And he was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Come on, man." I was like, "I'm sure about this, Coach."
And he said, "Okay." He started writing something up, and I looked over the car. I said, "Man, come on, we need this layup."
It's funny because in watching the replay of the game, the sideline reporter said that William and Mary had identified all of our 3 guards, but Carl Baptiste's name never came up. So it was almost like a decoy, but it was really just the way that we run the play. So Jarvis made the first pass to Davon Usher. Davon Usher makes the next pass to Devon Sattler. Then we set a screen for Carl to come off.
The only thing that was going through my mind was, I'm not missing this, I'm not missing this.
It was just a play that, we thought was going to be successful after Devon suggested, giving the ball to Carl.
10.8 left. Thornton with the basketball. It all comes down to this. 8 as he gets it across.
High ball screen, Thornton.
Thornton with 4.
He rejects it.
Near half court. Thornton a pull-up J for the win. And Delaware does it! 2014 CAA champions!
I dreamed about going somewhere to a school where I can have a chance to go to the NCAA Tournament. All the work we put forth throughout the whole season, it was just the greatest feeling ever.
Everything that as a little kid I've dreamt about, out in the backyard, pretending to hit the game-winning shot. It was amazing.
We talked about this from day one, and Devon has talked about it since he's got on campus. So for me to be able to help them, go out on top, it's just a blessing.
That's what you want. That's what you want for these guys. You want it for yourself selfishly, but even more importantly, you want it for these guys because you know how hard they work. For it to end in a championship is the ultimate, and they did it. They did it. It was, we got down and they had to really reach deep inside, but that was just probably appropriate for the way that our season's been, where we've been down before and we found a way to win the game. And I was so proud of them for finding a way to win the game, to win the championship game.
In the beginning of the year, they picked us 4th, and I just felt disrespected, so I was like, we have to win this. And it was very emotional. I was happy for the coaches because they've been working hard. I was more happy for him than myself.
One of the things that I'm most proud about with this group is it's not about me, it's not about I, it's about we. It's about team.